So we've been covering some cases. Everything's been going smoothly. You know what I'm talking about. New year brought it in really well. Thanks to you guys. You guys made it awesome. The New Year stream was dope. You guys gotta keep an eye out for the streams because we may start going live more often out here. Now, like today we went live. So it's we're out here. We're really going up. We're going up out here. But anyways, we have a new case we're about to start. Now this is a Karen. I had to check. We haven't really done a Karen case yet that's actually gone to trial. I gotta drop this out for you guys. Her name is Hannah Payne, and she is accused of trying to do a citizen's arrest on somebody. And I mean, bro, she ends up shooting somebody. Long story short, but she pretty much puts herself in the way of this happening. She's like the direct cause of this shooting happening. So that's why she's in jail right now. Man, we gotta jump into this. There's an interrogation. She shoots this old dude who tried to leave a accident. He left the accident. She chases him down. It's like, no, you can't leave from here. That's what I get from this whole thing. That's so far. So anyways, we're gonna go into the interrogation room of Hannah Payne. And when I tell you this, like, just mind your fucking business. Remember I say have a PhD and minding your business before you go to any further and deeper studies. This is what I'm talking about. But anyways, people, let's go ahead and jump into this. This shit is crazy. When you see the look of her face, she will irritate you. Let's jump into this.
I had gotten off of work, I was going home, and I was coming.
Okay, she was like, so just tell me pretty much what happened. So I like how they have a lead female detective, first of all. The you know what I mean? Super, like, she's white also, super, nice, forward, make her open up a little bit. But then you have the black guy in the corner who's not really saying anything. So that's that little uneasy element in the whole thing. I like how they're interrogating her. Now he's just in the corner writing. Let's see how they build up the pressure.
Down, clock out, turning left onto 4th Parkway. There was a semi that was in the lane to the right of me. And he was a little bit further in the intersection than I was. Like the light was green for us. And out of nowhere, this guy came down through the intersection. And luckily, I stopped barely in time, but he ran into the semi.
Then y'all were on Fort Howell, and you're trying to come out on the 4th Parkway. And
he came straight through.
the police car take rush was like from 85 in Riverdale or from Riverdale?
From 85 in
Okay, I got you. Okay, go ahead.
And so after I realized what had happened, I was able to go around him, and I pulled up on the sidewalk, and I parked. So I called the police. I got out, and I walked over to see if everyone was okay.
Okay, so somebody hit a semi-truck. That's what I'm getting from this. And she's all shook up. She gets to the side, calls the police. Okay. I mean, so far, so good. There's a little accident that happened.
I was talking to the truck driver and another witness who was also a police officer who saw everything happen. And the guy who was driving the truck ended up getting out and was just kind of like looking around like, well, what happened? And he said, someone hit me. And we're like, no, you just ran the red light. And he was kind of stumbling and walking out in the middle of traffic. And after about 20 minutes had gone by, I went back across the street and I was calling my parents because I kind of had a realization that I just had a second chance at life that I felt I was scared. So I called my parents and I told them what happened. And while I was standing over there, when I called back, I realized it had been over 20 minutes. And I told the dispatch that he was sitting in his truck and he was revving the engine. And it looked like he was going to pull away, and at that time he did. He took off.
Okay.
So I got in my Jeep and I followed him, and I told the dispatch that I was following him, and she told me that she didn't advise it. And I told her that I'm just getting his tag number. I got the tag number by the time we got.
Okay, wait. So apparently bro caused the accident or something like that, but he pulls off and she decides to follow him. At this very point, is where her life could just, you know how there's like mirror dimensions and you could choose choice 1 or choice 2, you know what I mean? She could have chose choice 1 and just minded her fucking business. First of all, I don't think anything hit her. I mean, bro, what more can you just gonna sit there and wait with the truck driver? Do you not have anything better to do with your fucking day than to sit down in an accident? Leave. The truck driver will handle that with the police. Don't worry. Like, I mean, she was there for 20 minutes, bro. Then bro pulls out and then she decides I'm gonna go chase him down like Mrs. FBI girl. Bro, she had nothing to do that day. Like, go do something. She had she don't got no problems in her life, so she had to go and make some real quick. Oh my goodness.
To the end of right when I got to Riverdale Road, and we came around that curve, and I had an opportunity to get in front of him.
Okay.
I got in front of him, and I stopped in front of him. I got out, and I was on the phone. I told him, I was like, you need to stop, you need to pull over. And he's like, who are you, and who are you?
She pulled in front of him. She's lucky she didn't get shot herself. Oh my goodness, bro. I hate this. Like, this story right here is pissing me off already. This lady went, chased him down, and got in front of him. First of all, you have to be able to go to jail for that. And then she's gonna, let's see what happens after that. Man, I swear to God, I don't want to say the entitlement, but the airheadedness of this female, the fucking, like, the lack of self-awareness of this fucking lady is insane to me.
On that curve, and I had an opportunity to get in front of him.
Okay.
I got in front of him, and I stopped in front of him. I got out, and I was on the phone. I told him, I was like, you need to stop, you need to pull over. And he's like, who are you, and who are you? And I'm like, I'm just no one, but I'm on the phone with the police. And
Who the
that's
fuck
when I was
are
like,
you?
right there, and he's like, you know, who are you, who are you? I got something for you. I'm like, okay. I said, I'm just telling you, you need to stop, and you need to pull over. And that's when I had this my phone in my hand, and I told him, I was like, you need to stop, and I'm right there by his door at this point. He reaches out and kind of like hit my phone out and grabbed my wrist.
Okay.
He grabbed my wrist. We kind of started going back and forth, fighting. And that's when he punched the gas and he ran into my tire. And he's telling me the whole time, you know, oh, well, I don't know who you are, blah, blah, blah. And he was laying back, slowly pulling me, so I got something for you, reaching. And I don't know if he's reaching, I wasn't watching him, I was trying to pull away from him. And I had gotten him off of me, but he had my shirt, and that's when he ripped my shirt. He was pulling it. I have it underneath.
Okay, all right.
Because it was all a little bit.
I just want to see that, and so we can have somebody do that. Yes.
He's pulling at it, and that's when I told him, after he's reaching, I told him, I said, I have a gun, I said, I will shoot you.
And then that's when I told him, I have a gun, I will shoot you. Idiot with a gun, bro. Please take all the guns out of her house and throw them in your nearest lake. Not a river, a lake, so it doesn't go nowhere. They just rot down there. What the fuck? An idiot with a gun, bro. This is what you call a fucking moron with a gun. You have a gun, first of all, you're not even supposed to be behaving like that. You pulled the gun in front of his car. You do realize that any conflict now involves the gun, because it's either they take it or you use it. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck are you talking? That's why man, stupid. Who gave her that shit? Who gave her a gun, bro? That's what I want to know. I swear to God. She'd probably be in fear for her life at everywhere, so she could pull that thing out. Ooh, I was in fear for my life, so I took it out, and I shot up Target because they were being so mean to me. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Who gave this girl a gun? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And let alone gave her a carry license. Jesus Christ. This is the type of girl who you hurt her feelings, she'll shoot your car up. Anyways, let's continue. This shit is insane.
And that's when I reached for it. And because I hadn't reached for it and touched for it the entire time, I reached for it, I pulled it out. And that's when he pulled, when I pulled away from him is when, because my shirt ripped. It's not that he let go. I had it out at that point, he was still coming at me, still yelling at me, I got something for you, you know, you want to shoot me, then shoot me, do it, do it, do it. And he went forward on the door, and I pushed it forward with my knee, went back forward, pushed it forward, thinking he was trying to get out, and I told him,
did the door open at all, or did it not open?
he was pushing at it. Like, he reached down, he went like this.
Okay.
So, from the angle that I was at, I don't know if it opened or not, but I could hear him grabbing his door handle. I could hear it, you know, like, just pulling at it. And so that's when I pushed the door forward, and he grabbed my hand, and we were going back and forth. I didn't have my hand on the trigger, but we were going back and forth, and he was holding it, and he was twisting it, and then that's when I actually got my grip on it. And he was turning it, and it got faced almost all the way around when I pulled it back, and he lunged again, like with one hand on me, and he lunged and he swung, and he grabbed, like right here on the back of my shirt. And when he grabbed,
Man, he's grabbing you and pushing the gun out of his face. I don't see. You introduced a gun to this situation. He tore your shirt. Boo-hoo. You felt bad because your titties were out probably. You're like, oh, I'm so ugly. Oh, no, they're going to see my... Like, the fuck? Like, that's the only reason she got mad and then want to pull the gun out because you're trying to stop him. That is insane to me, bro. That is crazy to me that you're going to chase his ass down and then pull out the gun because he's pushing and clawing at you to get away from you. The lady is chasing him, bro. You are not the police. Anyways.
grabbed is when I don't know. I don't remember telling myself to pull the trigger. It just...
So did you have your finger on the trigger?
Yeah.
So when you're holding the gun,
Yeah,
you
so I had it...
is inside
How
the trigger part?
it's like this, I had it like, originally I was holding it like this.
Okay.
I didn't have it inside, and he's reaching and turning and twisting, and as he's turning it, he's, pulling, and we're going back and forth. So of course, I bought it for protection.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I have any intentions on ever trying to use it, but I was trying to get prepared for whatever I need to be prepared for, thinking I'd be able to pull away and then just go, get away from him, and that's not how it happened.
No. Little Betty got her fucking gun license and felt like she was in the Wild Wild West. She got her little gun and she felt she was in the Wild West. I think she said she got a Springfield or something like that. One of the little small ones. She got a little pea shooter and felt like she was that shit. Lady, you go into that jail is what the fuck's about to happen. That shit is wild. Her whole voice fucking pisses me off. She's annoying. You could tell she's one of them people who think that the world revolves around her. You know why she chased him down from that whole traffic stop, that whole accident? Is because she's the main character, bro. She's not somebody who can just keep on going and live her life like a side character. No, she is the main character in this fucking story, bro. She's Michael Jackson to the world. Everything revolves around her. So obviously she had to go chase him down and stop him and then shoot him and then mysteriously get off free because she's the hero. Fuck you. Going to jail.
So when he was pulling at me, and that's when my finger, I put it on the trigger, and he's pulling and pulling. And
Before this day, have you ever seen that man before in your life that you know of?
no, I haven't.
I know it's probably hard for me to talk about, but we just have to slow it down. You told us what happened, but I it's thing by thing by thing. So you
Don't
pull
close
around
your
and you
damn
stop in
eyes.
front of him, and what happens is he stops behind you.
Yeah.
How far between cars would you say? Close, far,
Maybe almost the length of this table.
Okay. And then what happens then?
Then that's when I was on the phone with dispatcher, and he was asking me, he's like, who are you, and I told him.
So you're out of the car at this time?
Yeah, I just walked around and told him, you need to stop.
Okay, so
You need to pull over.
which side of the car were you on?
I was on his driver's side, and I was at the back of my car.
Lack of self-awareness. Jesus Christ. She got out lack of any awareness, bro, and went to the driver's side of his car. You don't know what that man has in there. You are an idiot. She is stupid. This ending is actually the best ending for her. There weren't too many good endings for her. The main ending is her getting shot, stabbed, or ran up on by somebody before her dumbass could get to her gun. Like, you're walking up to someone's window after chasing them down, blocking them in. That makes sense in your head, then you have some serious logic errors in your fucking brain if you think that's the course of action that you should take. Nothing to do and thinking the world is a game. That's her problem. She thinks the world is a fucking game. Guess what? She know it ain't a game now.
So, y'all are on the right side of the road. I'm just trying to, because I know that intersection lot. So it's like when you come around and you get on 285. So, before the ramp.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're right in front of him.
That's kind of crosswalk area.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Right there.
Okay.
And he was right here, and I had come around, and I was right here.
Okay.
And when I stopped, I got out and I walked around,
Okay.
telling dispatch, and I'm on the phone. I was on the phone with her, and I told her, I said, I'm here. I said, and he stopped. And I told him, you need to stop. You need to stop.
Okay.
And he's just like, who are you? Who are you? I said, I'm no one, but I'm on the phone with dispatch. I'm on the phone with the police. You need to stop. You just caused that accident. And he said, yeah, okay, I got something for you. And that's when he pulled forward.
So he, at this time, it was just words being exchanged. There was no contact at all yet.
Right.
Okay. So he pulled forward how? Like his car went how far forward?
All the way forward to my Jeep.
So it struck your Jeep?
It did, yeah.
Okay. You said it struck the wheel. It struck the wheel, or that wheel on the back, like
No, the wheel on the side of the Jeep.
the actual. Okay.
Okay.
I got you.
And that's when I was telling him, I'm like, you need to stop. And that's when
You need to stop. You need look at the other detective just looking at her, not even writing shit because this shit is so incriminating. They already know that. Oh, we got a case here. We have a case right here. We have a dum-dum who was very sheltered in life and saw a lot of hero movies, you know, where the hero stops the bad guy. Yay, justice. Listen, sweetheart. I ain't gotta tell you nothing. You know, all that's bullshit. There's just gray lines and blurred lines in the world. There ain't no right and wrong. You should have stayed the fuck out of the way. That's what she should have did. Now you're the bad guy. Guess what?
he was reaching,
Okay.
he hit my hand. I don't know if he did it intentionally trying to throw my phone.
So you're saying, so these are the two cars, or this is the car, and he's inside the car here. You're standing right at his passenger.
Right here, so this is where my car was right
So
here.
you're like an angle in front of him. Okay. So you're angled in, he's here. Yeah. Okay. So you're standing right.
And for you, and I'm telling him, and of course I'm telling him, you know, from a distance, but I'm telling him just stop, just
So at this
stop.
point, you're saying stop. No gun in hand, no nothing.
No, nothing, yeah.
Stop. Okay.
And that's when, because I had my phone in my hand with
Okay.
dispatch. And so that's when, of course, I'm closer to the car now, partially because he's more forward and partially because I went forward.
Okay.
And he's telling me, he's like, yeah, okay, yeah, I got something for you, which is when he hit it. When I got closer, I was telling him, you need to stop. I'm telling the lady on the phone, of course, I can't hear her because I have her on speaker and all this is going on around me. And that's when me and him, he swung at my hand and he grabbed me by my wrist and he pulled me in.
So at that time, still no gun out.
No.
So phone in
He's
hand.
probably gonna slap your stupid ass. He's a 62-year-old man. He comes from different rules. He was gonna yank her in and smack. The fuck you talking about, little girl? That shit is crazy. It still kind of blows my mind that she feels like she was in the right here. Like, bro, this is not your job. This is vigilantism, okay? This is not, like, nobody's gonna commend you for this. She thinks she's gonna, again, hero complex. She thinks she's the main story of this character. The main fucking character of this story, and said backwards. It ain't so, sweetie.
Right. He swung it.
So hit me how he hit you. You're holding like the phone like this?
That's what it was, I had it in my right hand.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's right here.
Okay. Don't hit me, but
right. Well, with this hand, I'm telling you, he's like, stop.
Okay.
And he's just like, he went like this, and then he grabbed me, and
he grabbed which hand?
my right hand. I'm sorry, my left hand.
The phone, not the phone.
Not the phone hand,
I got
right.
you.
But when he did, which honestly, I don't know what hand, how he lunged it first, but when he lunged, it hit my phone. So it knocked it out of my hand, and he grabbed
it out to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it shattered the screen.
Okay.
And then he grabbed me.
How?
He was like this.
Okay.
And that's when me and him were going back and forth.
Okay.
But it was more me in the vehicle than it was him out because he's pulling at me, he's tugging.
Okay.
So he's pulling, we're going back and forth, he's hitting, he's swinging. I'm trying to hit, but I'm also trying to pull away because the only thing that I know for protecting me and this man is what I have on me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, by this point, I'm telling him, that's what I'm telling him, I have a gun. I said, and I will shoot you. And I'm pulling. This hand was free. I'm trying to just get away to get my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't. So then, that's when he's saying, yeah, okay, I got something.
Girl, you're like 200. Never mind. But she got some weight on him. Because I saw, bro, he was skinny. What the fuck you mean you can't get away? You got some weight. You look like you could probably pick him up and bench him. So the fuck are we talking about? And don't give me that, oh, women are naturally not as, listen. This man was a small man. How is she not getting away from him? This fierce 62-year-old. Okay. But okay.
I got something for you. Something about, I don't even know who the F you are, you're nobody or whatever. And that's when I pulled it out because he's leaning, saying, I got something for you. This is him, he still had my hand.
Okay.
He's saying, I got something for you.
And you're trying to you're running back away from the car?
Yeah, I'm being pulled in, but I'm trying to pull away, and that's when I pulled it out.
Okay.
And
Listen to me. This girl has no boyfriend, no real friends, and her social group is probably single digits. You know why? Because nobody fucking likes her. And you know why she was on a fucking Tuesday morning chasing down somebody who did a hit and run or a viewership and run? I don't even know if he caused the accident. I don't think he did anything. He just caused the accident. You know why she's chasing him down? Because she has nothing to fucking do on her day off. Like, bro, it's obvious. Like, what are you talking about? Her best friends, I bet you on her profile, are her parents. She's really close with her parents. I bet you that much. Like, this is the type of girl, nobody fucks with her. And it's a beautiful thing to be close to your parents. I'm just saying, she's only close with her parents. But anyways, let's continue.
I told him, I said, I told him, I said, you need to stop, that I had a gun and I would shoot. And he's like, yeah, okay, shoot me. And that's when he lunged. He let me go, but he lunged, pushes the door open.
Okay.
Which is when I thought he was pushing the door open. He leaned forward, and he's reaching again, and when he grabbed my shirt, and it ripped it.
Okay.
So then when he's reaching I already had it forward, reaching and it ripped, and I'm thinking here is when I'm trying to say I'm going to get away with the door thing.
Mm-hmm.
He grabs my hand with the gun.
Okay.
We're wrestling with it inside, and that's when he's turning it, and I managed to get it back towards him, and that's when it went off.
Uh-huh.
So
There's a lot of detail missing right there. There's a lot of detail missing where the gun, and then it went off. Yeah, there's a little detail there missing, but okay. Bullshit, man, bullshit. And I'm so glad there was witnesses there, because if it was her word against a dead person, she probably would have won that.
you pull up the gun. You're right under the left.
I'm right,
So
and
you
I
have
had
it
it sealed
on your right
on
side.
my right side.
Okay. So you pull up the gun and what happens? So he still got a hold of you, or he does not have a hold of you?
He got a hold of my hand when I pulled it out.
Okay.
But then that's when he lunges. He didn't lunge, but he grabs the door.
Okay.
So he grabs
Get
the
your
door.
story
Is he
straight.
still holding you, or is he let go down?
He's still holding me in the beginning.
Okay.
In the very beginning, which is when he grabs the door.
Okay.
He goes to push the door open, and when I got away, but he had my shirt.
Okay.
And that's where my shirt was ripped.
What kind of shirt do you have on?
It's a
like buttons or no buttons or just okay.
But it has like a hole type thing in the middle that he was able to grab onto.
Okay.
Which, I mean, it's just.
I know it's hard. Take your time if you need to.
Oh yeah, take your time because we need to.
Nobody ever does. Okay.
And, okay. So I had it in my hand at this point.
Okay. Are you pointing it yet? Or are you, where is it? Is the pointer pointed at him?
It's up. Like this is the window. And I pulled it out like this, trying to.
She thinks this is her big interview to walk away scot-free. I swear. She thinks this is the big interview. She's like, yes, I'm doing so well. I'm doing so well. I just need to seem fearful. Pause, cry. Okay, I think they bought it. Continue. Yes. She thinks she's getting the fuck out of here. I swear to God. I swear to God, she thinks there's nothing more to this. And I'm going to get my gun back. Excuse me, when do I get my gun back? That would have been her next question if this went smoothly for her. Oh, I can get it back after the... Okay, thank you. Like, bro, swear. She thought she was really saying something right here.
And away from trying to get off. He still has a hole in my shirt.
Like, she keeps going back to the shirt grab. Lady, you chased him down with a gun. You know how crazy that sounds? Like, think about that. You know how crazy that sounds? I witnessed this accident. I took the time to spend 20 minutes out of my day, which must have been filled with fucking nothing, to sit here and talk with the truck driver like I'm a cop. Maybe talk to the guy who crashed like I'm a cop. Oh, he's running? Let me chase him down. Do you know how that sounds? Okay, I don't think she's really understanding. I know at one point she sat down and she was like, "Oh, I looked like a fucking crazy person. Okay, that's why I'm in prison." Got it. Like, the fuck?
When he pulled away from the shirt is when the door happened.
Okay.
I pushed the door with my knee, and...
Do you think the door opened at all?
I went forward when I pushed it, which is why...
So it was open. It had to have been open. Okay.
I mean, and that's where all the marks came from on my jeans, because the outside of the car.
Did the photographer take pictures of you? No. Okay, we're going to need to have it. Take pictures.
Okay, so he was, when he still had me when I pulled it out, and I'm telling him, he's like, yeah, shoot me, I got something for you. And then I was up, I pulled it up, and that's when he had hold of my shirt ripped. He grabbed the gun.
Okay, hold the gun, grab the gun, you were in.
So he's trying to turn like this, and I'm trying to push up against the door. After my shirt was ripped, he went like this.
Okay.
And he was pulling at it, but my hands were just on
the
side, and yeah.
Okay.
So he's pulling at it, and he's pulling at the trigger area, in the trigger.
His hand is in the trigger guard?
His hand is in the trigger guard, yeah.
So she's trying to say that this is where the title comes into this video. He pulled the trigger. So she's trying to say, like, oh yeah, he was so frantic and his fingers were just finger fucking the gun so hard that he shot himself, Your Honor. Yup. That's crazy, ain't it? I said the same thing. That sounds impossible, right? But crazy, ain't it? Yup. That's what she's trying. This chick, she really thinks she's saying something right here.
The specific reason why I bought the one that I bought was because it had the double safety mechanism. So I wasn't too worried, I guess, because I didn't have my hand all the way on the back, I could tell.
Okay.
So he's pulling at it, and that's when he's going like this, and he's turning it.
Turning away from himself.
Yeah, and he's trying to, and that's when he grabs it. My fingers and his fingers were both in it, and he's trying to pull it, and that's when I'm trying to pull my hand out, but I'm not trying to leave the gun there, obviously.
Right.
So he was pulling it and turning it, and that's when I was able to kind of just like yank it back towards him, and he had it like this, and he's like, yeah, just shoot me. And that's when he lunged. He still had a hold of my hand right here.
With the gun?
Yeah, my hand, and he lunged, and that's when.
Okay. Yeah. Now, do you think that he pulled the trigger, or do you think that you pulled the trigger?
What I told them originally was
these are some big questions. So, do you think that he pulled the trigger or you pulled the trigger? Hey, she said that rolled off her tongue so loosely. But that's a risky question right there. Obviously, she's giving her, you see what they're doing? They're giving her options so that she still gets caught up within it, but she's getting options of how she's going to get caught up, not realizing that whatever option she chooses, she's still getting fucked. You know what I mean? Probably going to be the first time she's getting fucked too. No, let me stop. I'm just saying, nobody likes this girl. Not even the people who, nobody likes her, bro. You could tell she's one of them people. It's just like, oh, fuck. Here comes Hannah. Like.
He did. Because I did not have my finger. I know about the double safety mechanism, so that's why I specifically did not have my finger on the trigger.
Okay.
Now, when I pulled it back around, after he was, tugging at me and he lunged, he still had his hand on it, and I had my hand in on it.
Okay.
But it was more so of a matter of force instead of me saying, okay, I'm going to pull the trigger.
Yeah, and you're talking about the double safety, I'm not familiar with what kind of thing you're talking about.
Springfield, an XD, 9mm.
Okay. When you're talking about it, is it like a double trigger? It's like a trigger and then another trigger, and you have to pull them both back in order to. Okay.
And then also on the back of the handle, there's also like a
switch, like a safety switch.
The one you grab it, right?
it's like a almost like a I don't know how to
This part of the gun is going to be.
Oh, you're not pressing that.
You don't push it with, but you don't push it.
Right.
This part, if you're not actually holding it properly, it's not going to.
The door, your shirt, and the gun. I'm not understanding how you can grab all three at one time. So make that more clear to me.
So the first thing that he grabbed was my hand with his right hand.
Okay, at this point, there's no gun on you.
There's no.
No,
It's not out.
Right. All right,
But
first
he
thing you grab your shirt. Where at your shirt?
No, not my shirt. He grabbed my hand.
Okay, grab your wrist.
Yeah. With
All right.
his right, he grabbed my left wrist with his right hand.
Okay.
And that's when me and him
See,
were
now the
fighting, going back and forth, hitting.
now the anti-bullshitter has begun. He's like, so you told me he grabbed the door, your shirt, and the gun. Bro is not an alien. So make that make sense. I love this guy. Straight to the zero bullshit. Let me continue this.
And that's when he's telling me, he's like, okay, well, I got something for you. He's twisted and turning and he's leaning back. So then, after that is when I told him that I had a gun.
All right, let me go back to where the wrist is grabbing. At what point were you inside? Were your arms inside of the vehicle? Or did he have to lean out of the side of the window to grab you?
He had to lean out. Because I was right at the window, so it wasn't.
Were your arms right from the window when you was talking to him?
No.
What was your hands doing besides the cell phone? What was his hands doing?
So if this is the window and this is inside the car, I'm telling him you need to stop. Because my hand's right here and I'm on the phone with the police. Now, I wasn't.
Was he stopped at that point? The vehicle?
Yes.
So why did you say I have to tell him to stop if he stopped?
He wasn't in park, and he never turned off the vehicle. And it wasn't a matter of like he was, I guess, not complying, but he was just saying, and it wasn't necessarily that he was inching, but like he was just saying, no, I'm not, I got something, I don't even know who you are, who are you? That's what I'm telling him.
Okay.
There was no one.
So what was your response to that?
When he, to what?
I don't know who you are.
That's what I told him. I said, I'm no one. I said, but I'm on the phone with the police.
Okay.
I said, and they're telling you to stop.
And when you responded to that, what are you doing? Are you still moving? Are you talking with your hands? Are you still moving with your hands? Are you still standing, like holding the stop? Are you pointing? I'm trying to understand. Somebody's sitting in the truck.
Right.
And you're standing outside.
Right.
How can their right hand reach across to grab your left? So trying to without you being partially inside that vehicle already.
I was close.
Okay.
But I wasn't leaning forward. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't.
See, she was up on him. She's like, yeah, I kept a nice distance. I did all the things I was supposed to do. No. You ran up on him feeling like you were John Wickisha, out here trying to slang the iron, trying to be heroic and shit. Main character complex for sure.
So you were just
Right, and that's when he's saying, I don't know who you are, and that's when he reached forward, like he was swinging almost.
like trying to swing and hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's when he grabbed me. And that's what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to hit me. So I was just willing to just take the hit and thinking it was going to go past that. And I was still on the phone with the police, and I could see the police cars. But instead of swinging, when he swung with that hand,
His right hand?
I'm sorry, yes. When he swung with his right, when I was thinking he was swinging with his right hand, is when he grabbed my wrist.
Okay.
But before he grabbed my wrist, there was a motion with I think it was his left hand. There's no way that he could have motioned it over here with his right hand. Did I see it with two different hands? No, but I'm looking at him.
What kind of motion?
Like he was like.
All right, this is part one, people. We're going to come back with the rest of this interview because it is a long one. But what more do you really need to hear? That's some bullshit. She chased him down with a gun, got all up in his shit, and then shot him. Like, nah, bro. You think you slick, Hannah. But see, this is what you get for not paying. See, all the girls and boys in high school that told you, mind your fucking business, Hannah. Stop telling the principal you're smoking in the bathroom. Hannah didn't listen. Hannah told the principal every time. Well, guess what, Hannah? You didn't learn your lesson then. You didn't learn your lesson now. Now you're getting a long fucking time in prison for being a doofus. Like, I haven't used that word in so long. Let me use the words I haven't used in a minute. For being a butthead, bro. For being a doofus. You're a fucking butthead, dog. Not even lying. Like, that's Hannah. A fucking butthead. But anyways, people, I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Tell me if you guys want to see this Hannah Payne story. And we haven't done a Karen trial yet, so I'm excited for it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, man. Stay inside, stay safe. I'm out of here.